Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the Working Draft server, I wanted to show off a little bit of stuff. For one thing, I finished this creosote oil tank here, which is pretty darn impressive. It automatically accumulates all the creosote oil that is a byproduct of my dual creosote oil producing ovens, which are quietly suffering down here. I will just flame away at this coal with them. Boom, and they'll start producing more of that creosote oil. Dump it down through these pipes here, courtesy of Liquiducts, brought to you by Liquiducts. And the Liquiducts, brought to you by Liquiducts, will dump into here. Boom, creosote oil. Now that's great and all, but what happens next? That's, kind of a lame place to leave everything. People want to know what happens after I dump all the stuff in this stuff. So, the answer to that question is that I just come around here, and look at this. I have, at the bottom of my creosote oil tanks, I have constructed a lever that will dump creosote oil into this steam boiler, which I can then use to produce steam, which it is still currently doing. I turned it off a little while ago, but it is still just mass-producing steam, which, of course, I use that to recharge these redstone energy cells, but they're fully charged now, so it's just kind of surplus energy at this point. And now there's an information thing that tells you what stuff does. Stores MJ. Right-click to change input-output limits by 1. Wrench while sneaking to dismantle. And over here, pulverizer. Smashes things into other things. Useful for processing ores or converting items. Wait, converting items? Did it used to do that? Is that new? Where's an item I can convert? Show me. None of these are item conversions. Really? Oh, well, that is. Blaze powder. 2 sugar per sugar cane. That seems good. 6 bone meal per bone. That's also not bad. Get a bunch of wood pulp. Oh, okay. This is where it's really paying off. Lapis lazuli and redstone ore. But either way, wow, I can turn netherrack into cobble. How delightful. That's not a waste of time at all. So anyway, there's a bunch of stuff I can put in here to get a bunch of other stuff out. This down here smelts metals and things that require high temperatures. On the whole, I'm just thinking this is pretty neat that it tells me what stuff does. So thank you, author of the thermal expansion mod, for this update. This craft packet sampler thing, I don't know, still not really clear what any of it does. So one thing we're going to do in order to tidy up our area a little bit more is we're going to move our craft packet maker and craft packet sampler thing into a chest or stamper where we won't have to worry about it again for a while. I really need to move the rolling machine and all this other stuff out of the way here. This was all intended to be temporary while I figured out what I was going to do with it, and while I kind of set up the basics of the base. Having done so, I feel like I really need to fix this floor at this point. I pulled out the steam boiler, pulled out this tank of creosote oil, but there's so much left to do. I got to figure out a decor for the floor, or a defloor. And I've got some ideas. One of them is going to be to use these awesome Zycordite blocks in some sort of, well, not the uranium, and I hate these presents. Dang it, I wish I had the presence of mind to just remove them from the config file, but of course I do not. So let's try and just start patching up the floor here. Blue, 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 blue. I like that. This one's going to be red, so we'll have red square and blue square. And we can put this over here. Oh, this is way better. Yeah. So I'm sure some of you guys are going to be in the comments going Joe is trolling us by making his floor look terrible, but that's a lie. Joe is making his floor look awesome. So stop lying to everyone. Don't be liars. That's rude. So you use a Silk Touch pickaxe to get this. So now I've got this awesome floor, and I can just be like, oh no, the non-colors are lava. And then I'll only step on the colors, because they're not lava. See if I stepped over here. Oh no, it's lava burning. Now I'm it, if we were playing lava tag. Do you guys play lava tag? Playing lava tag in college is awesome because there's a lot of buildings that they don't lock sufficiently well at night, with a ton of furniture that's fairly mobile and also designed to, take a good beating. Pro tip, go to college, play lava tag. This message brought to you by Joe Hills and the citizens concerned that you're not playing enough lava tag, because really, what are you doing with your life? Anyway, oh, cobblestone floor is ugly. That's going away. Boom, floor of the future. This is marginally better, I think you will admit. I hope. Okay, great. So, step 2 of my redecoration plan is complete. The real thing that I want to do is see what else is new in this update. From what I understand, my wand, as you can see, now has a vis meter over here. That is pretty cool, but I understand there's a ton of other Thaumcraft stuff. So I kind of want to just go over to my Thaumcraft base and start throwing stuff in my research table. Where is that? There's my research table. And I got my Thaumonomicon here. Let's see what's been added. Anything in particular? Ooh, new enchantments. Haste can be applied to footwear, increases the wearer's land speed. That's cool. Repair slowly repairs the durability of the items by drawing vis from the aura. Oh, that is awesome. Can only be applied to items made with Thaumcraft. So that's probably like Thaumium picks, maybe. Potency increases the damage range or area of the wand. Incredible. Frugal, wands with this enchantment lose less durability. Chargin, wands with this enchantment retain some of the features of the casting wand they are crafted from and will slowly recharge themselves from the aura. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. And treasure, wand of excavation and equal trade only. Functions like the fortune enchantment. That is awesome. Anything else in here that's new? Knowledge fragments, those were there before. Tables, crucible, glass file. Yeah, all this stuff seems to be about where I left it. Ooh, there's a new type of wand. I'm going to want to get that. There's some golems I haven't explored yet on this server. Ooh, that looks fun. So clearly I need to do whatever these crystal things are and some of this other crazy stuff. Theory of everything. Unfortunately, I still got to get a nether star to, fight the nether boss or the wither or what have you. Man, okay. So where do we want to start? Let's start throwing wand stuff in here. I think to get wand stuff out of the table, I need to throw in tools that I don't want anymore. Well, I don't have those. I do have some swords that I don't want anymore because they're terrible and made of wood. What have I got over here? Some bows, some tree taps still don't have a thing. Dang it, tree taps, why can't you be more useful? Well, I got something. Let's throw in another wooden sword. And, oh, here we go. So, we will just keep throwing things in here until stuff starts... Oh, good, there's something cobble in there, Fractus. Unknown theory, here we come. Unknown theory, what you done? Sword of the Zephyr. Well, for those of you who don't speak English properly, Zephyr means like wind. So we probably want to put something in here that has to do with wind. So feathers are going to be my best bet. Luckily for me, I've got a bunch of chickens I've been trying to breed over here that just won't breed or make eggs. Do I have any seeds? Barely any seeds. So luckily for me, this is all going precisely as well as any episode of anything I've ever done ever. So let's quickly grab some seeds here. Come on. Big seeds, big seeds. Yeah, there we go. We are up to 2 seeds. I wish chickens would eat any seeds. Hey, mod authors, make chickens eat more seeds. Really, that's just kind of an oversight if they don't. So here's my chicken pit. Got 3 eggs out of it. What a waste. Okay. Killing that one. Killing that one. So, of course, I'm not going to have enough feathers. But I've got a few to start, so we will just run back here. Sword of the Zephyr. Man, that sounds pretty windy. It's like Chicago-style sword. Well, that got it moved along some. Dang it. Okay, anything else in here anything else I have that I could throw in? Stone is depleted. Corn kernels are worthless, but we already knew that. Red zirconium is worthless. Hey, uranium has all that cool stuff? Well, now I know. So much of this is just not worth anything. So, we are going to throw a bunch of this back in our worthless stuff that we don't want to have in our inventory chest. Pulverized copper. What about that? Anything in there? Nope. Dang it. Okay. Flint and steel. Bones. Arrows. Let's throw some arrows in there, because there's probably going to be the sword symbol. Dang it. Really? Okay. So, thinking as quickly as we can to keep the thought train going. Remember, the last thing you want your thought train to do is to stop without you. You want your thought train to just be a choo-choo of unencumbered death, just rattling along down the tracks. So our train of thought says more swords. Not 4 swords. Sorry, Zelda fans. More swords. Okay, we're gonna minish cap this off with a few more swords. So let's, I don't know, make more swords. More. You can't be too swordy around here. Of course. Wait, nothing I have has that crazy wind thing. That would be far too convenient. Oh, the bow has something. Let's throw that bow in there, too. Sword of the Zephyr. So this is on Thura. Dang it, I want to know what's in here. Away to the Skybase Adventure Captain area to grab some more stuff out of these random chests. Luckily, I have a ton of wood, cobble, nether brick, tin, shovels. I've got a lot of stuff up here. Of course, what I lack in actual helpful things, I make up for in a massive quantity of unhelpful things. So, lapis, charis, no feathers. No feathers at all. Dang it, why can't people make more things that are easily, like, affected to make things fly? That's all I want is a sword that makes things fly. Or a windy swordy. Okay. So, we'll also grab some Nicolite, because why not? And let us flee rapidly back into this great little fort here. I cannot wait to get my mobile Thaumcraft platform built. I've really been kind of held up by all these other things, you know, like being busy having a baby. And so my mobile Thaumcraft platform has been suffering. But not for long, because the future is coming on. Okay. So, we got two things here. At least one of which was somehow related to something that I put in. So, let's see what else have we got. Appetite, worthless. Baked potato, worthless. Slag, okay. Nicolite, let's... dang it, both of those are worthless. Nope, neither of those. Okay. It's time to test exactly how much magic thaumium can absorb. You have found a way of infusing a thaumium sword with the element of air. Well, that says to me that I need to get some magical stuff in there. Let's grab wispy essence. What are these? Do I have any air shards? I'm probably going to need this to actually construct the thing. Okay, so I might need modus. Oh, here's magic tallow at least. So we're going to throw some magic tallow in there. No, there's no Percantio in there? Dang, yo. Well, that is quite the surprise. If I make buttons... Okay, that has the gear thing. No, what is the... I think I'm going to need to make boats to get some significant amount of modus here. We are just going to be modus botus. Although if I was the president, I'd be the POTUS modus botus. With the mostest. Yeah, there we go. My modus operandi is thaumcraft effectiveness and... what rhymes with operandi? Memorandi? We don't really send memorandi anymore. I guess it'd be memorandi if I was going to rhyme it. But we don't really use those. We use emails. So I'd be the boat email guy. So that's real catchy. Real catchy, Joe. Okay, so I need more tellum so I can tell him how awesome I am. I need more modus so I can botus. And I'm going to need a whole bunch of Zephyrus or whatever that windy one is that I'm going to wish I had more feathers for. Thank you, lack of chickens. You are indeed the worst. So, boating away. Boating away even more happily. Okay, great. So now I'm out of boat stuff. Tellum. Okay, Fractus. Aura. So, the best way to get aura is... Let's see if I can go... If I make... Is there aura in the bow? And that is entirely not how you make a bow. No. Dang it, that is not aura. That's the Volito, flat leap. Dang it, Volito. You are so unhelpful. So unhelpful indeed. Any of these have... That would be far too much to ask, wouldn't it? Dang it, yo. Amber, why could you not be more helpful in some way? Stolen present. How do you have nothing helpful going for you? Bronze. Snowball. Snowballs fly. They should have that. Okay, so we are going to head back home real quick to our... Well, do we have anything in the Wizard Tower? If I left anything up here that has that in it, I will be amazed. Seeds, in the very least, I can feed those to my chickens. Spawn home real quick. Any chicken wizard bits over here? Come on. I'm not asking for much here, guys. Just a few feathers. When I say guys, I mean past Joe. Dear past self, why did you not hoard more feathers? That would have been a kind and benevolent thing to do. You are clearly making life harder only for yourself. You're a terrible failure. Dang it. Okay, so now that I've scolded my past self for his horrible oversights, I'm going to go die from a creeper trying to feed these chicken with seeds. Because, you know, that's the only way that this is going to go down. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you've all been fed. Now make more chickens. And I'm going to throw these eggs. Okay, so that's going to get me more chickens very, very slowly. Let's see what else we can do. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong. Hey, that's the right one. New day. Wonderful. Now that it's a new day, I'm going to check to see if there are any feathers, perhaps, over in the crazy farm area. I don't know that Jade necessarily ever set up a chicken farm, though. We got a sheep farm down there. We got all sorts of other farms, but I don't know if it's too much to hope that there might be some feathers here. We can just fly through here. Cleo's made some good progress on her boat. She's got a sky-based thing going, too, it looks like. We can run through here. Feathers, 5 feathers. Are there any more feathers beyond that? Feathers, 5 feathers. I could stick one in my cap. That'd look dandy. 9 feathers. Minus 2 is 7 feathers, which is the amount of feathers that I currently have. And I'm really not even trying to make this rhyme anymore, because that would be a waste of my time to rhyme anymore. In fact, repetition is not rhyming anymore than it is some other form. Okay, so this is all the machines that are automated. We, of course, have no automated feather machine. Tons of other stuff over here. No automated feathers. Either way, let's throw that into our table here. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, so close. So close, 92%. Okay, so that is close enough that I don't feel terrible about bringing my short, swift sword down upon the heads of such chickens as may yet provide me with the means to achieve great scientific discoveries. Boom. 3 feathers. Thank you. I kill 3 chicken, I get 3 feathers. That sounds about right, video game. You know, because that's how many feathers 3 chickens have. Wish I could just pluck them, like, while they're alive. Dang it, now I'm short of feathers still. Possibly 2. So, let's go back and kill every chicken. Because, you know, there shouldn't be any left by the end of this, clearly. That is the message we are getting out of this. This is why I can't get a good chicken farm going. This is why. Okay, so we are just going to feather up this. There we go. Woo! Discovery. Sword of the Zephyr. Time to test exactly how much magic thaumium can absorb. You have discovered a way of infusing the thaumium sword with an element of air. Let's see. You have merged the elemental fury of a wand of lightning with a thaumium sword. When used to strike a foe, the blade will sweep in a wide arc, hitting additional foes near your main target. While blocking, the sword will conjure up a sphere of whirling winds around you, pushing enemies and loose objects away, and deflecting incoming projectiles. Well, that looks pretty awesome. I'm going to have to gather some materials to get all this going, especially because I'm pretty short on... I've only got the 1 air shard at this point. Yeah, so I might have to go ahead and do some off-camera resource gathering, but hopefully I will have one of those to show off for you guys in a future episode. Anyway, this is Direwolf 20-pack 5.01. I found out that I'm actually going to get to meet Direwolf, not Direwolf 1, but Direwolf 20, at PAX East in March. So if any of you guys are going to be at PAX East, definitely keep an eye out for me. My Twitter, twitter.com/JoeHills. I'll have a lot of tweets, hashtag with Stalker Assist, saying stuff like, hey, I'm hanging out in the west side of the expo hall near the Borderlands 5 booth. Come hang out, you know, or, hey, I just ran into whoever. We're hanging out, we're on our way to grab food here, you know, come hang out, that sort of thing. So, anyway, I hope to see some of you guys at PAX East. I hope to see you guys enjoying some future videos on the updated version of the server. And I hope to be messing around with some more Thaumcraft in the near future. So, anyway, Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep decorating your floor exactly the way you want because you are awesome and no one else can tell you otherwise, okay? Yes, they can, but you don't have to believe them because even though they're not technically liars, you can feel free to believe that you have the confidence to know that you are strong in your heart. You can be proud of how beautiful your floor is as a reflection of how much sleep you've gotten lately, having had a new baby that you are very proud of. And you can be proud of your floor. Adventuring.